Hey friends, welcome to another unboxing and review. Today it's going to be kind of a fun one here, checking out the GOOVIS G3 Max 3D headset. This is supposed to be the equivalent of basically a 1,000-inch screen in front of you. Check out the presentation here. Wow, very cool. We have a little get started pack here. Excellent packaging, as you can see. There's that. Okay, looks like we have our wires here. Of course, I just trimmed my nails, so there we go. We got USB-C to USB-C. Now this can be connected to all kinds of stuff. Looks like this is a USB-C to HDMI adapter, and then we also have a HDMI cord. This could be connected to PC, PlayStation, Xbox, phone, tablets, you name it. Look at the back portion here. Super comfy, very nice, pliable, soft material here. Looks like we have our little, this flips up. That's cool. Okay, and we have an adjustable Velcro strap there. Check this out. Nice comfort, like a silicone for around the eyes there. We have obviously removed that. Little stickers there. And then we have that optical. So we have this goes here like this. Adjustable things on the top and the sides so you can make sure it's fully. We got a 3D button on the top here as well, and then brightness and volume. Honestly, this is going to be pretty crazy. I can't wait to try this out. GOOVIS also sent me a couple other things here. So we have the zero pressure headband for like ultimate comfort. I'll have to figure out how to, looks like this just goes on there like that. That looks pretty sick actually, and this should be adjustable so you can adjust that out. These come out and then lock these into there, and then that's going to go on the back of the head there and just be super comfortable. I mean, all this stuff is like, man, check that out, very soft, very pliable. It has left and right on here. This should be very simple, just to lock that in there. And then instead of using the Velcro straps, sorry Velcro, I'm probably not even give you a shot here. This would be attaching to that. Just with the Velcro, I mean, probably be fairly comfortable, you know, but I mean, compared to this, you got to go with that. So as we can see with the eye things here, they can be adjusted. Let's see. Here, there's that one way there. And then on the bottom, we can see these slide over. So you just want to basically get them right in front of your eyes and then make the small adjustments to just perfectly clarify this. Yeah. We have here, and we have, okay, so I believe these can be taken off just with Velcro, and then if you want to put these on instead, check that out. It's very soft material there as well. You can just place those on there. So very cool. And then we got the Android TV, Maya Net TV dongle. We can connect that. So I'm going to get this set up real quick. Gotta say, I'm pretty stoked to try this. So let's get going here. Okay, we can see this little thing here, and we have a button right there. And on this portion, that's going to go into that. So it's going to lock on here. We're going to press the button there, and that should just allow this to go in here, or maybe it just snaps in there. It does just snap in, and then to release it, you press the button. So this is going to basically go on your forehead, and then the back part, this is going to go on there, and we can just rotate this to cinch it up. So very sweet. This is going to be a lot of fun here. All right, so I'm going to try to explain this the best I can. well, I'm trying to show you guys what I'm viewing on here, because I can't really get a video clip of it inside there. We have this 3D button, so any content you find. So I found this on YouTube. It's a 360, like VR 3D. So you hit the 3D button, it splits it up. If you hit this, hit the glasses button, it splits it into two pairs, basically. So that, and then you hit the 3D button in here, that's gonna bring the lights into, or it's gonna split the screens up into each individual one that's just off a little bit. It gives you that like 3D rendering. So this is really cool. And you can see how I'm looking around with this. Obviously the screen is facing outward, so it's backwards. But if I put this on my screen, it literally gives you the VR type motion that's all attached to the head. So I'll put this on real quick. So this is, you just put it on this, your head here, you loosen it up, and however you want to, this is gonna fold down a little bit. So you line it up perfectly and then just lock that on right there. So you get the full screen here. You can hit the 3D button, and that's going to basically bring both screens in together. Now I'm pretty much just underwater here. And now this isn't like a VR. So this isn't the 360 view that's all the way around you where you see the vision. It's basically like a giant cinema screen in front of you, is best I can describe it. So this headset's super comfortable, easy to wear. My face, I guess my nose is a little big, so I got a little bit of light coming in the bottom here. So if you are in a room, that can interfere with a little bit of the light feedback, like coming onto the lens. So I guess my nose is a little big. It's quite comfortable though. It's easy to see. You have these dials on the side, and if you close one eye and zoom one in or out, you can really dial in so it's precise, then go to the other eye and then just switch that one. So I'm basically underwater here. There we go. There we go, okay. And that's really nice. And I just, you're like looking around under the water here. So if you get the 360 videos, you do that. You'd find the 3D content as well, where you hit the 3D button, whether it's like the broken up side-by-side videos or the other ones, and it's just gonna give you that screen. So I'm looking around. I like how I can kind of basically make my own little VR headset with that, or the 360 by just putting my phone on here. You could probably like 3D print something that would just hook on there and hook your phone onto there so you wouldn't have to. Anyways, I just kind of improvised here to show you what I did this like cool pilot video. And this of course folds up like that. When it folds up, it turns off, the screens do. And it has a little sensor here. So when it doesn't sense any movement or something there, it'll turn the screen off. So what's cool about this takes no batteries. There's no power or anything like that. I'm not even sure how it works, but it does, and it just takes the video feed from wherever you're feeding it in from, whether it's your PC, your Xbox, PlayStation, phone, Android TV stick, any of those things. So it's really cool. You just feed it in there and basically just watch your movies. You do your VR, you do the 360, the 3Ds. So it's pretty comfortable. Like I said, my face is, I don't know, maybe my nose is too big or something. So it just has like with this molding, this like nice like pliable material around the bottom. It just kind of, there's a little bit of a gap here where it doesn't fit my face perfectly. So if I'm in a little bit of a lit room, that's gonna have a little bit of backlight on there. Other than that, it's comfortable. It's easy to adjust like these eye things here, if I need to switch them back and forth a little bit, whichever way to just like get it centered on my eyes. And you can really just dial this in. So it's pretty customizable as far as like, okay, to get it just right. And this headset, like I said, it's nice and comfortable. I like how this one, you can just set it on there and then just wrench it on, kind of click it down, and it holds it in place nicely. Obviously, this phone is kind of heavy on there. I was just using that for demonstration purposes, so you guys could see how you can kind of make this into like a 360 thing. If you don't have that on there, whatever you have on your phone or your device or anything like that is going to be playing on there. And this is more in line with what it looks like. But yeah, if you had like a 3D print out something on there, it'd be kind of cool to have just something you could just like, hey, I want my phone on this. So whether you're, and you can, got it off a little bit, there we go. You see it's very comfortable, and it's basically, yeah, like as you're sitting in the movie theater with a big screen in front of you. This does a really nice job of, take that off of 3D. Now I don't need that. And move that out a little bit, adjust that. And there we go. So whether you're, that's nice. Whether you're on like, I don't know, maybe you want to do typing or anything, probably be best actually for just like movies and things like that, the viewing. And it's pretty cool. I mean, they're comfortable. I think the only thing I have, maybe that a little suggestion is like, see how this is like straight across, like straight. So our eyes, like if you don't see any sunglasses that are like just straight, they're more like, you know, they're kind of curved. So you can put them on, they kind of contour to your face. That's the only thing with this a little bit. If I would maybe have a recommendation for them, is just it has this a little bit of a curve to it. So you kind of get that contours more to your face. But as far as being comfortable, but the 3D is really cool. There's a ton of stuff, content on YouTube and things like that. The guy's like sticking his chainsaw out of the screen towards you and you're like, whoa, it's like coming at you. Yeah, I like how easy it is to dial these in. Like I said, it is super comfortable, and basically anything you just plug in here, it just plays it. So your PC, like all that stuff, that's super nice. And I like that it doesn't have any batteries or anything like that. I'm not sure how it must take the power from your device or something, but it works really good. Everything seems to be pretty solid on here. Yeah, like I said, super comfortable as well. Didn't have any issues. It has little vents on this air and a little fan that like kind of kicks on too. I'm guessing that takes power from your phone or whatever you have plugged into it. So there's no, it doesn't fog up the lenses or anything like that. So that's also nice. But yeah, pretty impressed with it. Okay, so if you're using the Net TV dongle, this plugs in. You have a HDMI to USB-C right here. This little device is all you need. So that's that. We'll just throw this on here, and you can log in if you want. It's going to bring up all your favorite apps here. So with this now, I have the home screen in front of me. I got the apps I can download. Go to Netflix, get YouTube, Google Play Movies. I can add app favorites, play games, go to the Google Play Store, go to YouTube Music. I can browse here. Like this is super easy to work with because look, you just pop these up, kind of like night vision goggles, and just like move them down again. So yeah, it stays on there, super comfortable, easy to work with. Kind of impressed with it, guys. It's like basically makes your phone, your PC, your Xbox, PlayStation into like kind of a giant screen in front of you. So yeah, pretty cool actually. I did one that was like a pilot video, and it was just you're in a cockpit and did a 360 video, like, and you're basically in the cockpit. And whenever I moved around, it was like looking around the cockpit, you could see it flying, everything, and it was just a really nice layout. Felt like you were in the cockpit there. So really, really cool. Anyways, my friends, yeah, if you're looking for a pretty sweet, like large viewing screen apparatus that works well with just about anything you want to plug in there, this thing, the GOOVIS Max, is pretty sweet, my friends. Thanks for watching this review. I hope it's helpful. You guys have a great day out there. Also on the top here, we have brightness adjustments, so you can crank up the brightness or dim it, and we have the sound. When you plug this in, it also has the sound available too, so you can turn that up or turn that down. We have a USB-C here on top if you want to plug it in there. And yeah, everything's just like the 3D button. Like I said, just hit that if you want to switch to the 3D. And then we do have these right on the bottom, so you can adjust how wide it is on your eyes and just really dial it in for a nice, clear, clean large screen picture. All right, my friends, thanks for watching. You guys have a great day, and I'll catch you all next time.